Yonjo with Tuesday Shane Tarot, and I'm here to do your May 2017 reading. First, I want to say thank you to all the people who liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. So let's get started. So your overall message for May 2017 is vanity. So let's read what that means here. Hopefully it's not too loud out here. I've done a reading out here before, but alright. So we all say we must stop when we have enough, but there's never enough. You may be looking outside of yourself for validation. Am I disconnecting from any people in my life? Am I growing away from limiting relationships? The key ideas are environmental tension, living in illusion, self-doubt, power to change, lesser companions, empty conversations. I need more. So the phrase with it is, I need more, bigger, better. Yes, that will make me okay. So your clarifying cards are perseverance and gift. So there's definitely been a theme for y'all Virgos around connections that are not fulfilling or sustainable, but you still seem to be in connection with those people. And especially with your persevering cards here, it seems like with the perseverance card here, it feels like you're feeling like you have to tough out these relationships so you can get some sort of like gift or benefits from those connections, whether it's other connections, a result, financial, material, whatever. It's like feeling like you have to kind of endure it so that you're able to move further along, or have some sort of ease within your life. But what this vanity card is saying is that those connections and those people will not honor the fact that you are a gift to them. You are worthy of emotionally fulfilling and mutually satisfying relationships. And part of that, honoring that yourself is what was I going to say? Honoring that yourself requires you to find validation within yourself. So if you're continuing to seek outside validation for your internal or external, accomplishments, you're not going to. It's like you're filling a void, and if you're trying to fill a void, you're just going to have empty people, empty conversations, empty things like coming into it. So there's no fulfilling if you're not doing it yourself. So let's get to the love part of the reading. So you have the King of Wands and the High Priestess for the singles here. King of Wands and High Priestess. So with the King of Wands here, you have a vision, and you're very much in tune with that vision of how to move forward. You know what you want. How to get there, you're a little bit confused about, but you have the passion and motivation there. Yeah, so with the King of Cups and the Magician, that's literally what I was just kind of saying. Like, you're seeking emotional stability and fulfillment, to have a long-term path with a partner or partners, but you're not really sure how to manifest it. Wow, you have like 3 of the kings here. The King of Pentacles. You want that stability. You're trying to create the stability. I mean, this is your energy, Virgo. You're trying to create that stability. You're trying to create that fulfillment. But, you have the desire here. You have the vision. This is definitely a lot of visioning and a lot of very concrete plans that you're making. And you're very much in tune with what is the right path for you. But the details, it's like the big picture, but the context of it is a little bit harder. Oh my gosh. You have all 4 kings here. Oh my gosh. It's like you have every element. You have the passion, you have the emotions, you have the stability, and you have the thoughts around it. You have all the kings here. I just can't even. Like, let's bring these out. The kings. All the kings here. All the kings here. But I can't even with y'all today. Like, what is happening? These little weird things have been happening. Okay, let me put this back the right way. So all the kings are here, all the visionings, every single piece and element of what you want and your connections are here. But it seems like, you know, with the vanity card, you're seeking this validation outside yourself. It's like almost every single one of the pieces are pieces of yourself, but you're looking for it with other people. Like you're looking for it with other kings. Pull another card. Yeah. It's like literally with the 5 of Wands, it's asking you to release that sense of external input that is adding to these thoughts and confusion. Like with the 5 of Wands upright, it has all these different ideas that are combating against each other. It's like maybe perhaps like you feel like people are putting different emphasis or telling you to emphasize different parts of what is important and how you connect with people. Whether like, oh no, you should have someone's passionate rather than, you know, this material stability, or oh, emotional stability, oh, that's too weak. You should have something that's a little bit more thought out. But all these things are important. All these things are important. That is what's gonna guide you towards being able to undo this energy of feeling like you don't have all the elements. Like literally the magician has all the elements necessary to manifest. You have all the elements. It's a matter of just releasing the idea that we all have to, like, beat the idea that there's one set of importance over the other. Yeah. And really fight for your vision too. With the 7 of Wands here. Like what you were desiring is definitely completely normal and worthy. Alright, so for the couples here, you have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 8 of Swords. So it's asking you with your relationship or partnerships to release the desire of you carrying everything, because it's really making you feel trapped, whether it's you or your partner or partners. Yeah, because with the 7 of Cups here, that desire to take everything on is a desire to it's like as a result of sort of feeling like there's only one way to be successful, like I was saying with the couples, or sorry, with the singles here. So it's asking you to release, well, as you release these burdens of feeling you need to take everything on, you release the illusion that things have to happen in a certain way. Yeah, because with the Judgment here, if you're holding on to things, holding on to expectations, or holding on to things that are limiting, especially relationships that are limiting, perhaps this relationship is really limiting and you're really holding on to it, and you're trying to make it work by carrying all the burdens, trying to figure out all y'all's problems, and you just want to have this happy, you know, sort of illusion-filled relationship, but it's not. This 8 of Swords energy, you being in a space where you are either, whether it's the illusion of this specific relationship or illusion about relationships in general, you holding on to it is you putting you in a cage. It's not allowing you to make a decision around what you want to do with this relationship in a healthy manner, or how you want to move forward in this relationship in a healthy manner. Yeah, and it's making you feel really horrible about yourself or your partner. But with the Ace of Wands here, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's saying that in order to have a new beginning, a new spark to your connection, you're going to have to, like I said, do the work to release what you feel like are the illusions, what you feel like is the perfect way to be. So you can have, with the Fool here, a new beginning, a new start, a new sense of connection with your partner or partners. Alright, so let's get to the work, passion, and community. So you have the Strength card here, the Nine of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. So I think definitely with the community, work, passion, I mean, you have the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. This is very beautiful. You know, these two connections, especially with the Strength card, really is telling me that during the month of May, it might be important for you to kind of go it alone. Kind of disconnect, find that sense of, and not allow you to find the sense of strength, this inner strength, this courage, this confidence. because you have, you know, it's almost like you have all these materials and you just keep giving it away, and you're draining yourself. And with this fulfillment and this stability, this self-sufficiency, and this emotional and material self-sufficiency, that's what's going to bring you confidence, not depending on other people for validation, like with the vanity card here. It's this idea that you are a gift, and the gifts that you have and are sharing with the world are very, very crucial and important. I almost feel like I don't need to pull one more card, but I'll do that. Yeah. And you have the Ace of Wands here in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. So with the Ace of Wands here, especially with the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles, it's just saying, like, having that inspiration, that spark again, that's kind of what's making you feel a bit, that's kind of blocking your confidence. Like I said earlier, feeling like you have to give this away, or feeling like there's some people raining on your parade. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, investing in people, places, and things that are not providing it back. It's like raining on your parade, it's kind of raining on, you know, your inspiration, raining on the projects that you know will do right by you, the people who you know will do right by you, the people who are injecting that negativity is what's blocking you. It's making you look at what isn't working. It's making you focus on the cups that are lost and connections that are not coming into fruition the way you want them to be. It's blocking all this beautiful happiness here. You know, but it's asking you to release that, as along with releasing the habits, the support, the network. Because you can see here with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like this web. It's almost like the form of a network. All these connections that you built that are actually sucking you dry. Releasing that will allow you to move away. Releasing that will allow you to get to this beautiful energy of Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, of the self-sufficiency and this confidence. Alright, and that can look like different for everybody. Alright, so with your spirituality, higher purpose, and additional messages, you have the Moon, the Strength card here, and the High Priestess. So your challenge for this month is dealing with the confusion and the uncertainty that's plaguing your life. Whether that's in your romantic relationships, partnerships, it's just, or friendships, or, you know, career path, whatever. It's like this uncertainty, this confusion, this cloudiness, this fear of the unknown is sort of plaguing you. Not really sure what's going to happen next. And as a result, you just want to have this validation from other people, feeling, like I said, you feel like you need to tough it out so that you feel confident about what your next steps are. But that is not what's going to help you, because those people are on their own path. Those people, even if they're not, you know, negative per se, they're on their own path. So what makes sense to them makes sense to them, not necessarily for you. So it's saying this is going to be your challenge, is seeking out your own path, finding harmony within your finding harmony and peace within your own path. Because what you need to know here with the Strength card, you know, Team Turner here, is that you have you already have the strength. You already have this, you know, like I said, this stamina, the inner courage, the confidence, you know, the insight to be able to move forward and what works for you, what's going to provide you emotional fulfillment and material stability. And part of the Strength card too is sort of fighting your inner demons, fighting the kind of containing and controlling the sort of negative self-talk, the kind of self-deprecating thoughts, the unhelpful, you know, words that people are trying to give to you, like all those things. You having that confidence will allow you to push them, or like, you know, sit with them, look at them, and walk away from them, because they're always going to come up. That's completely natural, but for them to always be there is not healthy. And with the High Priestess here as your advice and also outcome card, is saying you're going to feel way more in tune with your purpose, way more in tune with who makes sense. You'll be able to intuitively know who is there for your highest good. The opportunities that are showing out for you are there for your best self. Those things are going to be a lot more easier to process. Alright, and then for your overall advice here, got to shuffle it out. What happens? Ooh. I focus on what is working. Self-explanatory, what I just said. Alright, let me put it up here again. Alright, so that's your reading. This makes sense. It vibes with you. It just, you know, you just want to get deep into how it specifically impacts your life on the day-to-day, you know, just hit me up for a personal reading. We'll talk it out, we'll work it through, and we'll make sense of it all. Or at least try to. Oh, no, we will. We'll make sense of it all. So, and I have full moon and new moon readings I do every month on my website, truthischange.tumblr.com, and also on my Instagram at truthischange.tarot. And yeah, thanks for watching. Blessings.